What is going on, guys? Eternal here, back with another Fusion World video. Today we're going to be playing some HaloKu or Deadku. I'm not sure exactly what the name is for this yet, but the Blue Sun Goku. So this is the deck that we're messing around with. It's like, I feel like it's like half Satan City stuff, half like skillless Videl package. So as you see, we have the Videl that can play a 3-cost or less skillless. We have, let's see, two skillless cards that we can play off of it just for a little bit of aggression like earlier in the game. These are also Satan City targets, so like if need be, these could be played off of the field as well. And then we also have like the Satan City stuff. So we have the Hercule, we have the 4-drop Great Saiyaman that can also be played off of this field. And then obviously the newer stuff like the new Sun Gohan that is basically a Sinister Sickle, and then the new Videl. I think this new Videl at 3 is fine. It kind of stinks that it's a 0 combo. I feel like if it was maybe like a 5k combo, it maybe be a 4. But it kind of sucks that it's a 0 combo because you kind of get bricked up pretty easily. I tried to keep the 0 combos at a minimum, so we just have the 3 double strikers, 4 of the Sun Gohans because this is probably like the best card in this deck. And then we have the Videls here. The game plan is just to be sort of aggressive like earlier in the game with, you know, Videl with the vanilla package, and then just like trying to find the field and playing this out for 2. Realistically, that's like what you're trying to do, and just like control the board as much as you can. But this is what I'm messing around with, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let's get straight into it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for all the love and support. We are officially a little bit past 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much again. I'm going to be doing my special 100 sub stream on Twitch on Saturday, August 10th at around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Follow me on Twitch with the description down below. Join the Discord to get updates, and thank you guys so much. Alright, so getting straight into the game, today we're going to be going up against Sun Goku GT. I personally really like this leader. I'm not making a video on him today just because I do need to test other leaders and see how they pair up against, you know, other colors and stuff like that. And today we're testing HaloKu. But we're gonna go ahead and roll some dice. I always get like 3, so 9 is actually a step up because I usually get like 3 or 4. But I mean, I always get the lower roll, and I surprisingly actually won this roll. So we are most definitely gonna go second. Today we are playing with Ikaru's Otter. There is a lot of nice people on UnTap. I like just getting on here and playing. So if you ever catch me on here, feel free to join the lobby. I love playtesting all the time, and it's just lots of fun. And then we're gonna go ahead and start by drawing. I think this is decent. I mean, we have a lot of like turn 1 plays. We have the Videl. We just don't have any vanillas. We do have the cantrip, and we have a peel off, which is cool. I mean, we have like 2 super combos, so it's like it's not a bad first hand. I don't like having 2 super combos, but I think we're just gonna go ahead and keep it, just because I think this is like okay. It might be a slower start for me, but I think this is fine. We're gonna go ahead and pass it over to him because he is going first. Let's just say good luck and have fun. As always, these games are just for fun. You know, we're just messing around. Nothing to get too serious about. We always like some nice little competition here and there, but it's always just for fun. He's gonna tap 1 and play Pan, which is the Searcher. I personally don't play the Searcher in my Goku GT deck, but that's because I have like 12 targets. He probably has more. As I'm seeing there in his energy, he does have a 4-drop Sun Goku GT, and I don't play that one in my deck anymore. So he probably has more targets. I think for a Searcher, you usually want to have maybe like 20 targets. That way it actually makes sense to have it. And he's also playing that Sun Goku GT, so it makes sense. He probably has like 20 targets in his deck, which would be completely okay to have that Searcher. He's gonna go ahead and pass it here, so I will draw for turn. Okay, nice. So we got the field. I kind of like playing the field sort of early, if I'm being honest. So I mean, I don't know if I'll use Eraser because I have the field. The Eraser is mostly to find the field, if I'm being completely honest. But also we don't have any vanillas at the moment, so I mean Videl is kind of dead weight in a way, because I could just drop cantrip this round. So I think unfortunately I'm gonna have to charge Videl here just because we don't have any other vanillas, which I mean is completely fine. We'll run into another one. We have 4, But we're just going to start by swinging into lead. We're going to leave it at 15. There's no need to combo this early. We'll go ahead and draw. That's good. We have the double striker for a little bit later on in the game. He is going to go ahead and take that hit, which is fine. I think us personally, we want to awaken pretty fast. So we're also going to be taking these early hits. And then here, it's either I play cantrip or I play out the field. I think cantrip might be a little bit better just so I can draw. But then I can also search using Erasa so I can at least get that 4-drop. But I think the field is just better here. I like having it out there nice and early. Especially going up against black, because I don't believe black has any way to get rid of fields, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's just like, if there is a way to get rid of it, that card isn't really used. I know yellow has a way to get rid of it, so gotta be careful going up against yellow because they can get rid of that field, unfortunately now, with, I believe it's Pew Pew, if I'm saying that right. It might be like Pooey Pooey. He's gonna go ahead and charge up Sir Hercule. I personally think he shouldn't charge Hercule in black because Hercule does allow you to just pick up like pretty much almost anything from your drop. As long as obviously it meets the requirements, but like there's a lot of cards in that deck that should meet the requirement. But he's just gonna go ahead and use a cantrip, that way he can go ahead and draw, which is okay. And then I hope he just swings into us here. Okay, and then yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take this. I feel like this blue leader and Goku black are like the only two that probably want to awaken pretty rapidly. Just because you want to start to be able to like cycle through cards with the leader ability. But I mean, yet again, it's up to, you know, just the matchup. I think in this matchup where Son Goku GT is a little bit more aggressive, as soon as like that 3-drop Son Goku GT comes out, or even the secret rare comes out, like you just got to start like protecting everything. And like he can buff things up by like 10k, which is like kind of crazy. But he's gonna go ahead and drop another searcher. So he's looking probably for the secret rare. I feel like most definitely the searcher might be a good addition to my deck, because there have been games where I like literally could not find the secret rare until like I was already at like 3 life, and at that point it was just too late to come back from anything. So it might be a good idea to add that searcher into my deck, but then I would kind of want to add some more targets for it, as like, you know, I don't really necessarily want to whiff because that feels really bad. So I mean, I can, you know, I can make some tweaks to my deck potentially, but he's gonna go ahead and pass here. So we'll untap and we'll go ahead and draw. Okay, we got another field. We only have 2 fields in this deck, so I don't know if I really want to charge it here. But like, I mean, it wouldn't hurt to charge it because I can always cycle the other field with peel off, so that's fine. We're fine with having 1 field here because we can just keep cycling it, grabbing it with peel off, or even with the 2-drop Adele. But we're gonna go ahead and swing here, draw, and we're gonna leave it at 15 here. This Hercule is really good. It's gonna, you know, come in clutch a little bit later in the future when we do have to drop the cost of something, probably like the SCR. But here, I mean, 2 energy, we could probably drop like the searcher. He is gonna take that life, so that is cool for us. And here I'm probably gonna just drop searcher and another cantrip, to be honest. I could be aggressive and drop the vanilla. I could also just say YOLO and like tap this and see if I get lucky, but I think it's a little too early to drop anything. Plus I'm at 8 cards, so even if I were to somehow run into 4-drop Gohan, like I wouldn't even be able to use its ability. And plus I don't really necessarily want to use its ability yet, so we're gonna go ahead and cantrip. That way we can go ahead and draw a card. Okay, and then we're gonna tap another one. We're going to drop Erasa, and then this will allow us to look at the top 5. We're looking for a non-Erasa card with the cost of 4 or less and Satan City in its special traits. We have quite a few targets in this deck, so I think we should be able to find something. Okay, nice. Yeah, I mean, these are all Satan City. I can grab any of them except the Erasa. I mean, I already have a Hercule, so I think I'm just gonna grab this 3-cost vanilla, just because it's a 10k combo, and if for some reason I run into another Videl, I can always do that play with Videl and then tap 1 to play this. So we're gonna go ahead and take that, and we're gonna send the rest to the bottom of our deck. Okay, And then let's go ahead and put this back into my hand. And I think here we can just pass. We are taking it a little bit slow. We're not really being a little like too aggressive. I could have dropped 2-drop Videl there, the vanilla, and just like swing into him, but honestly I kind of want to try and awaken before him. But as I'm kind of looking at this deck now, I haven't really ran into any self-awakeners. And now that I think about it, I actually don't think I have any. And that could potentially be a problem for certain matchups. I think for this matchup though, it might be okay for me to kind of hold on awakening just a teeny bit, but if he just like stalls me out and like doesn't let me awaken, it could really be bad for me. But we're gonna go ahead and take this one. That is completely okay with us. I think I could potentially see maybe playing like 2 Mai in here, like the self-awakening Mai's from set 1. That might be like an okay thing to add, or just like some cards that work with it that maybe self-awaken me. But yeah, I need to figure something out honestly, because I'm not sure if not having any self-awakeners is the right play. But he's gonna tap 3, place on Goku GT, which allows him to bring in an energy marker, and also he is also able to take a life if he likes to. Yep, he's gonna go ahead and take a life here, I believe. Okay, that's fine. And then he can swing 25 into me, which I honestly wouldn't mind. I kind of want to awaken now. He's not going to swing, which is unfortunate. I would like to start, cycling through my cards so that I am able to use the field effectively. And okay, we got the Videl, so that's good. But we are kind of high on cards at the moment, which is unfortunate. We do have to get that down to 7 or less in order to use its ability. We're going to charge this Eraser because we don't necessarily need another one. I don't think we already kind of have a lot of Satan City things that we are going to use. We're going to go ahead and draw here for the swing. We have another Videl. I could probably charge one of those, to be honest. I don't think I will need 2, although it's like a really, really good card. But we're going to leave it at 15 here at lead. He is going to go ahead and take that, which makes complete sense because, I mean, why wouldn't he? He wants to awaken next turn for sure, or even this turn. We have 4 energy with an energy marker. So really I just look at that as 3 energy because I don't necessarily want to burn the marker yet. There are a few different things I could do here. I could drop vanilla and just swing at face. I could honestly just drop this 3-cost vanilla as well, the Gohan, and swing into face with 25, so at least he has to give me like a 10k out of hand. Or he has to give me like 2 cards from his field. So I think I can't even drop Videl here though because I have 10 cards in my hand, which is really unfortunate for blue. So we'll drop this 3-cost vanilla. We're gonna go ahead and swing 25 into lead. I thought about comboing here, but I don't think it's smart to combo. I'd rather keep the combo for potentially defense. But we do need to get a lot of cards out of our hand. So this next turn we're probably going to combo using cards out of hand, just because we do need to start getting down to 7 cards, or like maybe even 8 cards. We were just at 9 cards, which is not good. But he went ahead and awakened, but he still needs to give us 10k combo. So either 2 cards from the field, or if he has a 10k then he can also give us that. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and give us Para Brothers, which is a 10k combo, which is cool. Nice. I hate that card when I'm going up against it. Like, just them being able to stop anything that I have from swinging, it gets on my nerves. But we can't do anything more here, so we're gonna go ahead and pass. It would be nice to be able to use the field next turn, hopefully, if I'm able to. But he could drop Secret Rare here. We know he has it. He was able to find it on like turn 2 with the Searcher, so we know that he has it. He's most likely going to go ahead and drop that. Which would be kind of a problem, but like I feel like we should be able to take care of it pretty effectively, hopefully. But let's see what he does here. Okay, so he's going to be swinging at my vanilla. So he's going to be swinging 25k into my vanilla. I can definitely protect this just with using something that's on the board. So I will give him a 5k here so I can go up to 30. He's most likely going to swing with 3 costs into it as well, which I will most likely protect because I also have to get cards out of my hand. I want to get down to probably like 7 cards this turn. Maybe even just getting rid of 1 card would be good enough to get down to 8. But I also have to think, you know, next turn I'm going to charge. I'm going to draw a card. I'm probably going to swing with leader and draw a card. So I have to think about all that when it comes to just thinking about how many cards I'm going to have in hand. But he is going to go ahead and burn marker, tap 3, and bring out the secret rare. This is not good. When he comes out, it starts getting a little bit scary. He is going to be able to bring back the energy marker, which is okay with us. We are going to go ahead and protect this. I think it's better to just give them a 10k here out of hand, just to keep that aggression up. So I think we're just going to give him one of these vanilla cards because we have another one already. That'll get us up to 35. And we can just leave it there. He can use leader ability on the 3 costs to get him up to like 35 if he wants to, which would be like kind of icky. I really hope he doesn't, but I mean it's the smart move here because I don't think there's anything else he can really play for like 1, unless he wants to like Para Brothers me or something like that, but that wouldn't really necessarily make any sense. Okay, so he's gonna go ahead and swing here. He's not going to swing. I think he realized he can use leader ability. So yeah, he's going to use just a regular energy. So that's 10k. Use the leader ability to give his Son Goku GT, the 3 cost, a 10k boost. So he's going to be at 35k. So if he's swinging 35 into my 25, I think it's probably best if I just give him a super here because I do have 2. And I definitely want to keep this vanilla alive just to keep up pressure, because it is a 25k swing, so that requires him to give us either 2 5ks or a 10k, which is amazing. But we're gonna go ahead and block that with the super. I don't think there's anything else he can really do here. I guess with the energy marker he could 10x Kamehameha if he really wanted to get rid of those 2 cards on my field, but I don't think it's worth it. Like, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, and he's gonna go ahead and use the secret rare's ability to draw, which is fine. That skill is just so insane, like being able to draw at the end of the turn. And he's gonna pass here. I'll draw for turn. Okay, that's actually pretty good. I might use the field this turn to hopefully run into another one of those. We do have 4 in the deck, so I feel like the chances aren't like too low. We do have HaloKu here also, so we can like swing, bring the secret rare down by some cost, and then drop 4 cost Gohan to like bottom deck both the 3 cost and the secret rare. But we're gonna go ahead and charge this Videl because I don't think I'm gonna need 2. I think we're, you know, okay with just 1. We're gonna start first by, let me see, it's 3 costs or less, so yeah, we definitely need to drop that secret rare using HaloKu. Probably that's probably like the best move here, and then hoping that we, you know, are able to find a Son Gohan. Let's see, I think the best play here is probably to, let's see, I have 5 energy. I think we'll just start by swinging lead. That way we can just draw a card. Okay. Oh my god, it would have been a Gohan. I really hope there's another one. This would be so bad if I really just pulled it out. That's fine. I'll swing 20 at lead just so he has to combo something from the board, which is a-okay with us. And then I think that's fine. It really sucks that I just drew that because now the chances are like a little bit lower. I'm honestly a little bit worried. Hopefully there's another one. I'm only searching the top 3 with the field, so it's like kind of half and half. I'm not like entirely sure if I'm going to be able to get it, but I will tap 1. We will bring out HaloKu. We're going to swing 5 here, just wherever, and we're going to flip the top. And there was another one. What kind of shuffle was this, UnTap? But that's great for us. We're going to drop this SCR by 2. So he is going to be a 2 cost. This is going to be a 3 cost. Awesome. And then we can now use the Son Gohan ability to bottom deck both of them. So we're going to go ahead and tap 4 here so we can play the Gohan that we have in our hand. Wait, actually we know that there's one at the top of the deck, so we can just use the field now because it doesn't get bottom decked or anything. I just revealed the top, so I know that's the top card in my deck. Oh my god, brain. So we're gonna tap 2. We're going to use the field ability. We're going to go ahead and place it in the drop, which means we can peep at the top 3. And then we're able to bring out the 4-drop Gohan for 2 energy. This allows us to go ahead and bottom deck both of those, which is literally such a bomb play. We're going to go ahead and just let him know that we're going to bottom deck both of these. That way we can get rid of those because we do not want those on our field no longer. Then now we also have 2 swings into lead, which is super nice. We're going to go ahead and start by, I think, honestly, tapping 1 and just peel-offing to get the field right back, which is awesome, just being able to loop it like that. So we'll grab the field. We're probably going to play it this round. I think it's probably smart. I don't mind burning the energy marker for it, but now we know like we're probably not going to find Son Gohan again because we literally are looking at 3 at this very moment. But we're going to swing 25 here into his leader. We're going to go ahead and leave it at 25. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and give me a 10k here to go up to 30k, which gets him out of my swing. And then I'm going to go ahead and swing a 30 here. Could combo peel off to make it 40 potentially, but I think maybe peel off is better if I use it on defense. I think I honestly might just leave it at 30, and we're going to go ahead and swing at lead. Requires him to give us a super or a 10 and a 5, which is 2 cards, which we truly appreciate. And then here I'm probably going to burn the energy marker and play out the field. I think it's probably an okay play. Okay, he's going to give us another 10 and the 5 that's on field. Okay. Yep, we're okay with that. 2 cards is always nice to get out of their hand. We're going to burn the old reliable Charizard energy marker. Put this in our drop so it goes away. And we're going to go ahead and pass here. So now we have the field up. And if for some reason he does swing into us this turn and awaken us, we can always use the field to go ahead and use the leader ability that's on the back. Honestly, this whole time I thought that it was just a battle card that you could flip or like rest in order to use the leader ability. But you can actually use any card, as you can see here. Switch 1 card in your battle area to rest mode and you get 10k power if it's 7 or fewer cards in your hand. This is honestly a really good skill, especially because you can use it with the field, which is honestly pretty amazing if I do say so myself. But he is doing some things over there, so let's get back to what he's doing. He's dropping a secret rare for 4. He's burning the energy marker, which is smart. That way he doesn't have to use one of his real energy, because he can always bring back the energy marker with the secret rare's ability. Okay, and he's going to go ahead and use the leader ability now to go ahead and pump up the secret rare by 10. Okay, so that's fine. And then so he is at a 40k swing now. He's gonna go ahead and swing 40 into my 30. I think here I might just give him, I'll probably give him the peel off on board, and then also most likely just gonna give him a 10 out of my hand, just because I don't want to give him the super. I kind of want to save the super for a little bit later on in the game, especially because I haven't seen any more. If I had 2 in my hand, then sure, I would have given him a super, but I think it's fine if we just give him a card out of hand and the peel off that is on the field, because I mean either way we're going to end up getting rid of the peel off, so that's okay with us. We'll go ahead and give him 2 cards for that. And then he does have 3 energy open, so he can drop 3 cost Son Goku GT, the one that also replaces an energy. Okay, no, so he's gonna drop Hercule. Okay, and then Hercule lets him grab a 1 cost, which is okay, the Para Brothers. I really hope he doesn't use that. It's honestly just beyond annoying. I hate the Para Brothers when I'm going up against it, but I love it when I'm the one playing it. Okay, he's gonna swing 20 here, and he is going to combo the Hercule. Okay, so 30 into my 30. I honestly, I might just have to let it go. I mean, I don't necessarily want to super here for you know that swing. It might have been better to maybe not give him 2 cards for the last swing, although I mean it's the same thing regardless, so it's fine. We'll let it go. We're not going to use a super to take care of it. Plus, he's probably just going to use the Para Brothers anyways, so that I couldn't have been able to swing with it. So it's like, you know, why even worry about that? But he does have 2 energy. 2 energy with black, he can still do a decent amount. Okay, he's going to tap 1, play this one. Okay, he has a 20k swinger now. I really like this card, honestly. 1 drop, and it's a 20k with an energy marker. Oh, but he's gonna burn the marker, so he's back at 15. Okay, he's gonna play the Para Brothers, and he is going to make it to where I cannot attack with this Sun Gohan, which is okay. I think the only downfall of the Para Brothers is that, I mean, it doesn't stun them, so I can still switch it back to active mode on my next turn, which is cool because I can use it as a combo. So honestly, I'm not too worried about that. He's gonna swing 5 into my HaloKu, and I will let it go because HaloKu has done its job. This next turn, I'm probably just dropping Double Striker, if we're being honest, because we can bottom deck his secret rare and then just swing at his face. He might just leave it here. He can't really swing with anything unless he wants to swing into my life. We're still at 6 life, and he's been awakened for, I think, at least 2 or 3 turns now, so this is honestly not looking too good for us. He's gonna go ahead and pass it back to us. We can go ahead and draw for turn. And okay, we got another Hercule. I honestly think we might charge one of these because we don't necessarily need 2. So we'll charge 1. And then we're definitely dropping Double Striker. But we're just gonna start by swinging, I think swinging into lead, just to draw a card. I mean, it kind of sucks that we can't awaken. We don't have like any self-awakeners. So that's definitely something to keep in mind for this deck. We're gonna swing, we're gonna draw. Okay, another 10k combo if anything, so that's not bad. And then we're gonna combo this 10k because it's not like we can attack with it anyways. So we're gonna swing 25k into his leader. So he's gonna have to give us a 10k out of his hand, which is honestly a-okay with us, or he's just gonna have to take it if he wants to. But I think giving a 10k is probably just better here so he doesn't go down to 3 life. Okay, so he is just gonna go ahead and take this, so that's cool with us. And then here we're most likely just gonna go ahead and drop Double Striker. So let's go ahead and tap 5 energy. And then we're gonna drop Double Striker Vegeta on play. We're gonna go ahead and bottom deck if it wants to. There you go. We're gonna go ahead and bottom deck the 4-cost secret rare. I'm not sure why I just put my super on the field, but that's fine. We're gonna bottom deck this, so just to let him know, bottoming that, and then we're gonna end up swinging 35 Double Strike into lead. I'm thinking of combo, but I think it's fine if we just leave it at this because we don't have that many cards in hand. It's honestly not looking that great. We really want him to start swinging into us because we want to awaken, but he's probably gonna try and get rid of Double Striker, which is like whatever. But 35 Double Striker into his face. He's gonna have to give us a super here, which he's gonna go ahead and give us a super. Okay. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pass here. There's nothing I can necessarily do. Still at 6 life, and he's at 3, which is like, it's like a double-edged sword. You know, I'd really like to be awakened here so I can be a 20k and at least I can swing with my leader. But then also, like, you know, being at this much of a life advantage isn't the worst thing ever. I feel like honestly it could be a lot worse. So I think we're okay. Okay, so he's gonna charge Kakarot, tap 3, and play Bardock. Oof, I think Bardock is such a good card in this deck. He's gonna go ahead and give 10k to his Bardock. Okay, he's gonna tap a regular energy for that. All right, so he is currently swinging at 30k, which is kind of scary with Bardock, especially because he can swing twice at 30k. And he's gonna swing at my Double Striker. I'm gonna guess he's gonna combo here. Yep. So he is going up to 40k with Bardock at my Double Striker. I will give him a 10 here. I don't think I'll be using Hercule again, and if anything I can always get him back with Videl. So we're gonna give him that there so we can go up to 45. And then he's probably just gonna swing again and combo again, which is like whatever, because we can get out of it with the 10 combo we have, the 4-drop vanilla in our hand. So that is a-okay. And if he combos any more than that, we always have the super combo, because we definitely want to keep our double striker alive, especially because we just haven't seen another one yet. We definitely want to just keep him alive until obviously if we see another one that we can let him go. But he's going to go ahead and tap an energy for Kakarot. So he can't place an energy marker, but he's going to have to go ahead and bottom or top deck something first. Alright, and now he has the energy marker back in play. He is going to go ahead and swing with Bardock yet again. So he is swinging at, I believe, 35 at my double striker. This we're definitely going to get out of, so we're going to give him this 10k. That way we can get out of this swing. And okay, that is okay. I mean, he has 2 energy, so I mean, he can para my Vegeta if he wanted to, which is probably what's going to happen. I mean, it's a smarter play. So yeah, he's going to go ahead and HaloKu, and he's probably going to grab para from his drop. Yep. And then he's probably just going to go ahead and tap the energy marker and play para. Okay. He probably should have swung with the 1-drop Goku before any of that, but he's probably just like trying not to awaken me, which is like, I guess, smart on his end, but then again, I'm still at 6 life and he's at 3. So right now he's basically just trying to control my board, which is honestly like okay, because I mean, he has to eventually swing into my life, and with me being at this much of like, you know, a life advantage, it wouldn't really hurt for him to, you know, get in like four attacks in one go, because I'm just going to be going down to 2 life, and that's like completely okay. But he is going to go ahead and swing at me finally. I will go ahead and take this. We do love some good peel-offing. That's probably what we're going to be doing this upcoming turn potentially, but I'm not entirely sure yet. It really depends what we draw into. I would love to get rid of that Bardock. I mean, we do have the 4-drop Gohan, so we definitely can do that. Let's see, we do need to charge here. I don't think I'm going to charge here just because there's nothing in my hand I want to get rid of. But then again, I do want to be at 6 energy so that I can drop 4-drop and 2-drop like Videl and Gohan, because that would be a hell of a play. So you know what, I'm actually going to change my mind. I'm going to charge a peel-off. I think I'm going to have to charge a peel-off. I think it's fine because Videl kind of does peel-off's job as well. So it doesn't hurt as much as like any other, you know, like any other deck. If you charge a peel-off, it feels really, really bad. But honestly, I think it's fine here. But we are going to go ahead and start by, it's either I swing first or I just drop stuff. I think it's fine if we swing first just to draw a card, see what we draw into potentially. I always like doing that first, I feel like. But I can also just start by bottom decking. There's just like so many different things I could do. Like, what am I going to grab with Videl? What am I going to grab and play? Or just grab and like hold on to? I think we're going to start by just tapping 4. We're going to play Gohan. We're going to go ahead and bottom deck the Bardock. And we'll just bottom deck this 1-drop so that he can't swing into us. Just because that can become a threat very quickly if he does decide to start swinging into us with it. But we're going to go ahead and bring out Videl as well. We're going to start by swinging 20 into his face. And we're going to use her ability. And I think honestly grabbing peel off is probably the move. But we have peel off, so we can grab peel off with peel off if we want to. So maybe we should grab something else. Although it doesn't necessarily like make a difference. I think HaloKu is probably the move. Just so we can like have him there just in case we have to make the play where we swing and drop something by 2. That way we can bottom deck it, because you never truly know. But we're going to leave it at 20 going into his face. He is going to go ahead and have to block this, but he does have combo on field, so maybe he can just use that. But I think we're in an okay spot. Being able to get rid of that Bardock felt really, really good. Okay, so he's going to go ahead and give us a 10k here with the Par brothers, which is fine. We're going to swing 30 into his face. This will require for him to give us the HaloKu and also something from his hand, which feels really nice. Okay, or a super. A super is completely okay with us as well. And then we're just going to swing just for fun. Well, not for fun, but just to draw a card. Okay, Vegito is actually a card. if I'm being straight up, that is a card. But we're gonna go ahead and just leave it there because honestly I think I just wanted to swing in order to draw. Unfortunately, we are not awakened yet, so we are unable to swing at 20, and I honestly don't want to have to like combo. So we're just gonna leave it there, just so we can go ahead and draw, and we're gonna go ahead and pass it up to his turn. He can do a lot this turn because he has a bunch of energy, so I'm just like kind of worried honestly for what he's going to do. And then he's going to go ahead and tap in energy here. He's not charging, so I think that's fine. Honestly, for black, I think staying at like 6 energy is completely fine. There's just so much you can do at 6 energy that like there's no reason to just keep on charging. So he's gonna drop Pan the Searcher. He's gonna find the secret, so that's huge for him because he probably didn't have one in his hand prior. He is probably just gonna go ahead and play that. He also could play Bardock the Double Striker because he does have 5 energy still. But he's going to swing 20 into my Videl. I don't necessarily want to let Videl go, but maybe I should. But also at the same time, it's like Videl kind of comes in clutch because she finds like pretty much everything in the drop for me. But I mean, I could give a 10k here, I guess. I don't want to get rid of my Vegito, but I don't want to get rid of anything. So I'm going to let it die. I think it's better to use my resources in protecting like the Gohan because he is like just a heavier hitter. Also, I mean, I have peel off here. I can pick anything up from the drop. I can peel off into whatever else. Also, I have 4 Videls, so I'm sure I'll run into another one eventually. But let's see what he does here. He's gonna go ahead and tap 4 to play the secret rare. Okay. Will he use the leader ability to go ahead and buff it up? Alright, so he's not going to be buffing it up, but he is going to swing into my Gohan. He's going to combo 10, so 40 into my 30. I think I protect this. I don't necessarily want to let it go yet, so I'm going to... It's just so rough because I do want to keep up like some combo, but I think I'm just going to give him this super just to get out of this swing because I do want to kind of keep my... swings alive on board since my leader doesn't necessarily touch his leader yet since I am not awakened. This is honestly probably something I should have thought of. I don't have any self-awakeners in this deck, so most definitely something that I need to change about this deck is just adding even like a card or two that self-awakens, just so I have something that can help me get out of the situation. But in the same, scenario, we are also kind of ahead on life, and I'm like not too worried. I think he's just so focused on like controlling my board and getting cards off of my board. So as long as I keep defending it, he has to keep giving me cards, and he's not really focused on my life. The only bad thing is I'm not too sure how much longer I can really hold off for because I am running really low on cards. But he's gonna go ahead and burn the marker and tap 1 to play out Pan. He can't, use the ability because he has no energy open, but he can swing if he wants to. Like maybe he wants to swing and combo. Okay, he's not going to swing here. He's just going to go ahead and end his turn and draw with the secret rare, so that is fine. And now that it's my turn, I'll go ahead and untap everything. I'll remove this marker off of the double striker because now I'm actually able to swing with it. We will go ahead and just skip charge here. I think we're fine with having like 6 energy here, to be honest. So we're gonna just skip charge here. There's like a few different things I could potentially do here. I mean, I have 6 energy, so I could drop Vegito and maybe something else, but I would kind of want to see what I draw first. But we're just gonna start by swinging 30 at lead, and we're gonna leave it at 30 just to get something out of his hands, or if he wants to give me some cards off of his board. But most likely he's just going to give me like a super combo or something out of this, which is completely fine. If he's already used, I think like 2 or 3 super combos, if I do remember correctly. So if we just keep starving him, okay, nice, he gave us a super. So if we keep starving him off of like these super combos, it just works out so perfectly. And that is completely okay with us. Now I think here the move is probably to just drop Vegito. Well, actually I can drop Hercule first. So let's drop Hercule first and just pray that there's a Satan City at the top of our deck so that we can reduce secret rare by 2. That way we can go ahead and drop Vegito. It is not a Satan City, so that's kind of rough. So I'm thinking here I can just drop Vegito. That way I can just go ahead and bottom deck the Pan. And I think that's like a fine play. That way they're not able to use that to like bring anything back to my hand, like my Gohan. And then I was thinking of using this. So we're just gonna start, see if we land on something. It would be like really nice if we did. So we're gonna go ahead and use that, and we're going to peep at the top 3 here and just pray that we like land something. Okay, so we're able to drop this vanilla, which is a 30k swing, which is honestly really good for us. So we're just gonna go ahead and drop that, and then the rest of this we're gonna go ahead and just send to the bottom of our deck. Honestly, I'm not like too worried now, because we do have another 30k swinger on the board. So we're just gonna keep swinging to get him down to 2, and then we're gonna swing with double strike. We're not gonna put any sauce on it though, because he does have a lot of more cards than us. So we're just gonna leave it here. Our field does die. I completely forgot to put that in the drop. But we're gonna leave it at 25 at lead and see if he takes this here. I think probably he's gonna take it, although like he definitely probably has the combo to get out of it. I mean, if I were him, I would most definitely like protect this. Okay, yeah, so he's gonna give me a 10k, which is fine. I'm thinking whether I should swing at lead here or if I should just swing at the secret rare, because I would love to get rid of that. So we're gonna swing at secret rare here. I think we're just gonna leave it at 30. That'll force him to probably just give us the card that he has there on the field, which is fine. And then I'm probably going to swing double strike, honestly maybe at his face or just at the secret rare again. I'm not entirely sure yet. Let me see. I think it's better if I just swing at the secret rare, because I do want to get rid of that card, or he can just give me more cards out of his hand. This would require just a 10k, so I'm sure he has a 10k in hand. If not, he might just let me have it. Okay, so he's gonna give me 2 5s. That's awesome. 2 cards out of hand. I'm getting him closer to how many cards I have in hand, which is awesome. I still have to swing with lead, so we're just gonna swing just to draw, because we can't really swing anywhere. Another double striker is amazing. So I mean, I can let the one I have on the field die if he's trying to swing into it, which is pretty cool. But we're just gonna swing for draw. We're not gonna combo on that because we don't necessarily have enough cards to want a combo on anything. So I think we're in a pretty good shape. We have like a lot of swingers on board, so if he's not able to control the board this round or try to kill me, which I doubt, I mean, at most he's gonna have 2, 3, maybe like 4 swings, and I could take them all and be fine because I'm still at 5 life. He is gonna skip charge here, which is completely fine. I feel like if we survive this round, we're probably going to kill him the next, unless by some miracle he's able to like clear most of my board, which I really hope not. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at so far. He does have a lot of energy, so I'm not entirely sure what he's going to be doing here. Okay, so he's going to start by swinging into my HaloKu. Okay, that's fine. We can definitely let this go because we don't really want to get rid of cards for HaloKu. I kind of want to keep combo power up to protect like other things, like potentially my double striker. Because if I have 2 double strikers out, that'd be kind of crazy. Okay, he's going to start by swinging 30 at my vanilla. I definitely think I'm going to go ahead and protect this. I don't really want him to kill my 30k swinger. And just keeping up more pressure on board will be really good for me next turn. So I'm going to combo 10 here with Videl. We don't necessarily have any vanillas we can use with Videl anyways, so it's completely fine. He still does, have all his energy up, so I'm kind of afraid to what he can drop here. I mean, he could drop Bardock, the double striker, and if he wants to combo with it, he can also KO something if he really wanted to. Okay, so he's gonna drop 3 for the Bardock, the 3 drop. That's fine. He's gonna tap an energy to go ahead and buff it by 10, so he's gonna be a 30k swing. Okay, he's gonna swing 30 into my double striker, and I'm going to assume he's gonna combo here because that way he can use Bardock's ability. He's gonna combo a Bardock with a Bardock. All right, he's comboing up to 35. What I'm thinking here is like I protect it, right? But the thing is, if he like combos again on the next swing, I won't be able to protect it. So I think for that reason, and plus also I have another double striker, I think I'm just going to go ahead and let it go, which is like, I think is a fine play. And then I'll just protect whatever else he swings at here with the peel off that I have. Because then next turn we're going to drop another double striker and hopefully be able to go for game. If not, then like it's completely fine. And then he's going to go ahead and swing again with Bardock into my vanilla. Okay, is he going to combo here or will he leave it at 30? If he leaves it at 30, I might just protect it. Okay, yeah, I'm going to protect it with peel off. That way I just have, again, more like just swingers on board. So that is completely okay. And then let's see here. He does have 3 energy open with the energy marker, so he can drop something. You know, he could drop 2 drop pan, swing, tap the energy marker, which lets him draw and, you know, bounce one of my cards back to my hand. Okay, he's going to burn the marker. He's going to play 10x Kamehameha. That only lets him KO the Vegito, which is like fine. Okay, yeah, that's fine. He's going to KO the Vegito because these are 4 drops. He can't do that, so we'll let it die. That is completely okay. We still have 2 30k swingers on the board, which is more than enough to get some cards out of his hand and do some damage. Okay, he's going to end his turn, draw with the secret rare. So he's got 4 cards. It's like kind of scary thinking if I could kill him this turn because he has way more cards than me. But we still have to draw for turn and we draw with the leader swing. So it's like, it's okay. We're currently at 6 energy. I feel like not charging here is the right move. Although we're only going to be able to do one thing. It's either dropping Vegito or dropping double striker. And I'm definitely feeling like double striker is probably the better move. Okay. And we're just going to leave it there just to, you know, draw a card off the swing. It's so unfortunate that we're still not awakened. Like, it's honestly really, really crazy. But it's like, it's fine. We're going to start by swinging 30 into lead and leave it at 30 because we don't want to combo here yet. We're trying to get him down to 2 life and then we can go ahead and drop double striker and I guess try and go for game even though we literally have like 15 combo in hand. So it's like not that much. He is going to go ahead and take it. I think now what I can do is honestly swing into his secret rare with this because he probably wants to keep it alive because that's like his best card right now on the field. Although the Bardock is really good. But I'm going to swing into the secret rare. That way he just gives me another card out of his hand, which I'm sure he will. I don't think he's going to let this die. If I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I think he... Okay, yeah, he's going to give me a 5k here. That leaves him with 4 cards in hand. So, I mean, it's kind of risky, but I feel like I could probably go for game here. I just need to make sure I, you know, count the combos right and think about this, you know, in the smart way. But we're going to go ahead and drop double striker. We're going to bottom deck his secret rare because we don't like that card at all. Being able to create energy markers is just so annoying. So we're going to go ahead and bottom deck his secret rare here. We're still at 5 life, so even if for some reason we're not able to kill him this turn, it's like completely fine. I'm going to start by swinging 35 double strike into his face. I'm thinking whether I should combo here or maybe just play it safe. Because, I mean, we're at 5 life, so we're not in danger of dying next turn. Even if he drops, like, whatever, like, it doesn't necessarily matter. So I think maybe we just bring this up to 40. That way, at least he has to give us, like, a super plus or just, like, a bunch of cards. So we're going to swing 40 double strike into lead. That way, he has to give us, okay, he gave us a super, and he has to give us a 10. Nice. Okay, so that's great. He's at 2 cards in hand. We have some combo power still in our hand to protect something, and even if he swings at our face, we're literally not in danger of dying at all. So we're just gonna stall this turn and then just go for game next turn. He can still do a lot, you know, but it's not worrying me too much. He might be able to clear my board, but that's like about it. I'm gonna protect as much as I can. I think I care mostly about, honestly, the double striker or just one of the 30ks. As long as I can keep like 130k on board, I feel like I'm fine. I can let like the other 2 probably go. But he is going to go ahead and tap an energy marker to give his Bardock 10k. Okay, he's going to tap a HaloKu to grab something. Well, he doesn't have the energy marker, so he can't do that actually. Okay, so he's going to start by swinging 30 into my double striker. I'm sure he's going to combo here. Okay, so he's going to combo up to 40. I can give him the Videl in my hand to go ahead and protect this. And then hopefully he just doesn't combo towards my double striker again because I kind of want him on my field. So we're gonna combo away here. Don't have any more cards in my hand, which is very, very unfortunate. It's like really scary that I'm at this point. But then again, we're still at 5 life. So like we're honestly completely fine here. Like as long as we at least keep something on the board so we can swing at him next turn. Okay, so he's gonna swing 30 into my vanilla, and I'm just gonna have to let it go because I don't have any combo. And then I pray that he just doesn't have anything else that could like kill my board. At this point, I have to let go of everything because I quite literally don't have like anything to defend any of the swings. He still has 5 energy up, so he could drop Bardock here, but he's gonna go ahead and start by swinging 20 into my 30k. He might combo here, or he might not. That might have just been to draw. Okay, yeah, so that's gonna fizzle away. He's not going to combo on that. He just wanted to draw a card. And then here, he's most likely going to drop Bardock, I feel like, at 5 energy. Yep, he's tapping 5. He's dropping Bardock. If he combos 2 cards here, he could KO a card, which would really, really be unfortunate. Okay, he's not going to combo, so that's huge for us. Swinging 35 into my double striker. I think that's fine. I mean, we can't really protect it, so we're going to have to let it go. Hopefully, we get something really good from this top deck of ours when it comes back to us. We really need something huge to be able to bring us back from where we're at the moment. So it's our turn. We're going to go ahead and restand. We'll draw for turn. Okay, a Videl is actually huge because I can swing with her and I can grab something from the drop. Maybe like a peel off, and I can like peel off into something else. And honestly, this is great for us. We can keep grabbing things to up our combo power and hopefully maybe even go for game if he takes like one of the hits here. So honestly, we're like in really, really good shape. We can even like grab this other swinger because it is a 3-drop. So honestly, like I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at in the moment. We're gonna skip charge here because we don't necessarily have to. We're gonna start just by swinging 30 into his face, and we're gonna leave it at 30 and see if he just takes this. If he takes this, then I honestly feel like we're in pretty good shape to go for game with this next swing. He is gonna go ahead and take it. Then we're gonna swing with leader. This is just to draw. We're not gonna combo here because we don't even have any combo power. Okay, a Trunks is huge as well because we can use that to draw and then combo away. So honestly, that is awesome. We're gonna start by, I think, just tapping 2, playing out the Videl. Okay, I'm not sure why this just duplicated itself. I only have 1 on the field. That is really weird. We're gonna see if we can't get rid of one of the cards. We'll move this one to the drop. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put it out. Okay. Some technical difficulties. Please bear with me as I try to resolve these. Okay, I give up. We're just gonna pretend that the second one isn't there. We're gonna swing 20 into his face, which allows us to go ahead and grab something from the drop. So I think we're gonna grab peel off is probably the move because we can drop peel off to go ahead and like grab something else. Okay, he's gonna give us a 5k to get out of that, which is completely fine. We're then going to go ahead and tap 1. We're gonna play cantrip here. We're going to draw a card. Okay, a super, nice, that's pretty good. And then we're going to tap another one for peel off. And then with peel off, we're most likely just gonna go ahead and grab another peel off. That way we can just do it again. So we're gonna play peel off. We're just gonna leave it out there because we're just gonna go ahead and use it right now. So tap peel off and then let him know whether you're gonna use peel off. And then we're probably gonna grab Trunks here. I feel like it's probably the better move so I can go ahead and draw a card. So we're gonna play Trunks out just straight from the drop, tap 1, and then we're gonna go ahead and draw for the cantrip. And it's okay. That's actually pretty good. We can use that next turn. I could have potentially went for game here, but it's just like I don't know. I don't know how much combo he has in hand, and it's just like it's kind of scary. I probably could have like swung with Trunks and just comboed everything in my hand potentially, but I want to play it safe. Like we're okay if he starts swinging into like our face here. Like we're literally 5-1 right now. It kind of sucks that we haven't awakened yet because we haven't really been able to take advantage of like the card cycling, which is usually really good. But he's gonna go ahead and tap 4, which makes him bring out a secret rare. This is like so scary for black. He has a secret rare, he has a Bardock, and he has a double striker. He could like just start swinging into my face and maybe go for game. But we have a lot of combo and he sees our combos on the field, so he's probably not going to do that. He's just going to swing 20 into my Videl. Definitely want to keep my Videl alive because we want to keep using her to just keep bringing the combo back into our hand, because next turn we're definitely going for game. Like, most definitely. He's at 1 life. Like, what is he going to do? So we're just going to leave it there. We're going to combo 5 away just to get out of that. And then he could use leader ability to buff up one of his other guys. Okay, so he's going to swing with Secret Rare, which is a 30k. He's going to swing at our Videl. So we're going to go ahead and honestly combo away here, probably just like a peel off in his trunks just to get out of this, because again, we want to keep her alive. That way we can keep bringing combos back into our hand. And okay, cool. So we got up to 35. He still has basically 3 swings left, 2 from Bardock, the 3 cost, and then 1 from the double striker. And I'm honestly not sure if we can protect them all, but we're gonna definitely try our best. As long as I keep one of these swingers on for next turn, I feel like we're fine to be able to go for game. Okay, so he's going to tap 1, 2, and 3 to bring out, I'm guessing, 3 cost Goku. Okay, yep, and that lets him bring back an energy marker. So that's really good for him. He can still use leader ability to buff up one of his guys by 15k, which is huge for him. And here he's probably just going to keep swinging into my Videl because he knows Videl would just like basically win the game for me next turn. So yeah, he's going to tap energy marker for leader ability. He's going to go ahead and buff up his Bardock by 15. So his Bardock is at 35k. 2 35k swings is actually insane, especially because he's probably going to combo on the first one to bring it up to like 40k. And honestly, like, Bardock is such a great card. I love Bardock in this deck. Okay, so he's going to swing into my face. Combo 5 to go up to 40. So 40 into my 30. I'm thinking of giving away super here. Either that or I leave my combo up to protect my Videl. I think it's probably better if I combo, but then again I want to keep my Videl, but then again I want to keep the 30k, so we're going to go ahead and combo here with the super, and that way we can get out of that swing. He still has 3 swings on the board. He has 2 that can definitely reach my 30k swinger, and the other one he would have to combo. So we're going to see what he does here. He could definitely get rid of my board if he really wanted to, but let's see what he does here. I'm like really scared. The cards in my hand just aren't enough to keep me through this. Okay, he's gonna swing 35 into my Gohan. No combo, so leaving it at 35. I feel like protecting this is probably the right move, so we're gonna go ahead and protect this, leaving it at 40, which will get me right out of that. And then he still has 2 swings left. Depending on where he swings, I'm going to protect. I think I'd rather like protect Videl rather than the 30k, just because Videl can bring back like peel off, and I can keep peel offing into other things. So I think here I might just have to let it go, because he's going to swing with the 25k into my Videl, and then I won't be able to protect it. And I think I'd like much rather protect Videl than Gohan, just because that way I can bring peel off and whatnot and just keep getting combo into my hand and go for game. So I think it's better if I just let it go here. Keep Videl up. Hopefully he doesn't combo on this. If he combos on this, it's honestly very unfortunate. And I just hope we get lucky on the draw for our next turn, because that's like the only way I see myself being able to win this next turn. Because like, I mean, we have a 25k swinger in our hand. Okay, so he's going to combo up to 30. Unfortunately, I can't get out of that, so we will go ahead and put Videl in our drop. It's still glitched for some reason. I'm not sure why UnTap always has these little issues here and there. We're just going to go ahead and pretend this phantom of a card is just not there anymore. It keeps cloning itself, and I don't understand why. Technical difficulties. For some reason, the card won't go away, so we're going to pretend it's not there, and we're just going to draw for turn. We got a Vegito. We do have 6 energy, which is great. We can play both of these cards out, and honestly, I think probably go for game. We're going to go ahead and just swing with our leader just so that we can go ahead and draw a card. Then we're going to go ahead and tap 3. Bring out Sir Vegito himself. And let's check how many super combos. So he's gone through 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gone through 4 super combos. So he has no more super combos. That means at most he has like let's say he has 3 10Ks, that's 30k. He can get up to 50k. So if I swing with this is 25, 35, 45. That's if he has 3 10Ks though. Like, and like, what are the chances he even has that, if we're being completely honest? So I think we're just gonna go for game here. I really hope he doesn't have all 3 10Ks. We're gonna go ahead and put down, let's see, 35 and 45. 45 for game from Vegito. Let's see if he has 3 10Ks. If he does, that's rough. And he doesn't. He has a 0, a 5, and a 5. That brings him up to 30k, and that is the game. This was an amazing and super long game, but honestly just shows you what a great matchup this is. It shows you like what each side can do, but absolutely amazing game. All right, guys, so quick recap. Today we played Son Goku GT with HaloKu or Deadku. I'm not sure what the name for it is yet, but drop down in the comments what you think. Is it Deadku or HaloKu? But this was a great game. It took a very long time, but in the end we were able to get the W. I think definitely something I'd change in this deck is adding some self-awakeners, because it was like kind of rough having 5 life and not being able to awaken, but at the same time it was like okay, we ended up taking it in the end. But thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys liked it. Please leave a like, comment what you want me to play next, and subscribe, and I will catch you on the next one.